Thank you very much. How do you like the show so far? Oh, you found the bar. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, pleasure to welcome you tonight. I'm Fred, and along with my friend Richard, we'll be your MCs for the evening. I'll tell you a little bit more about him in a moment. Whenever he's not listening. This week, in case you're not aware, marks the 164th anniversary of Texas independence, and also the 17th year of the presentation of the Walden Follies. It's been going. Walden Follies, since then, in these 17 years, has become famous throughout East Texas and the upper U.S. You may have heard it referred to as Follies are Rama, Follies are Us, Follies a Go-Go, We Be Follies. Very famous show, and it's known all over. There's a lot of talent here tonight. Want to know, are there any music lovers in the audience? Serious music lovers? I was afraid of that.
Are there any politicians? One?
You got one?
We had heard rumors that Bill Clinton was going to come tonight. So just to make sure, earlier today I called up, I got him on the phone, I said, Bill, I heard you were coming, is it true? And he said, that depends on what your definition of is.
I think you'll find that this year's Follies is bigger and better and expensiver than ever. A lot of folks have worked on this year-round in preparation for tonight. So it's going to be a good show. You're going to love it. I would like to answer a question that was asked last evening by a couple from April Sound when they first came in. Before they were seated, they wanted to know, is there going to be an intermission? And so the answer is, yeah. We're going to have an intermission of about an hour and a half after a while. Also, asked to announce that there's a designated smoking area out this front door to your left and out on the front porch. The mainstay of the Walden Follies has always been the famous Walden kick line. Tonight is no exception. Traditionally, it is the first act and the last act in the program to entertain you. And these women are wonderful. You're going to love this, so please sit back and relax and enjoy the famous Walden kick line. Give them a hand, please.
This is the story of a young
I'm sure you know the Old Spice Girls from England. Well, they're here tonight, but what we're going to do is jump ahead 30 years to the year 2030. And they're now known appropriately as the Old Spice Girls. We're going to peek in backstage and find them rehearsing for their big comeback here at the Walden Follies. Seems that one of the Spice Girls has disappeared and absconded with the money, and so they're really, really broke, which is why they're here. And we're going to look at them as they're preparing for their big comeback right here in Walden, America. Applaud the new Old Spice Girls.
All right, Spice Girls, we're going to try this one more time. Hit it.
Yo, tell me what I want, what I really, really want. Don't tell me what you want, what you really, really want. I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want. Don't tell me what you want, what you really, really want. I wanna really, really, really wanna zig a zig.
If you want my future, forget my past.
If you wanna get with me, better make it fast. Now don't go wasting my precious time. Get your act together, we could be just fine. I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want. Don't tell me what you want, what you really, really want. I wanna really, really, really wanna zig a zig.
All right, stop the music. All right, Miss Ginger Spice, what I want to know, really want to know, is what are we doing here? Of all places to make this big comeback, you pick the Walden Follies?
Really? These people don't even know who we were, who we really, really were, or what we sounded like 30 years ago.
Oh, gosh, Posh. I really hope they don't.
Well, oh, wait, I know why we're here. Since we're all broke, really broke, I bet they're really paying us a lot of money to be in this show.
Wow, Scary. Do you really think so?
Yeah. Wrong. Really wrong. I'll tell you why we're here, why we're really here, because we are broke. We are really broke. And what I really need is a really rich man, and this looks like a great place to find one.
Really? Here in Walden? Not really.
Well, isn't this place really called the Yacht Club? Surely there's a really rich one here with a really big one.
Big one? Ooh. I thought you were talking about a boat.
Really?
Well, if I'm going to get a man, a really rich man, what I really need is liposuction. Yeah.
Well, what I really need and what I really want is a tush implant.
Oh, man, I could really be your donor. Y'all are too old to wear shoes like that. I don't have any new ones. Well, what do you want, Miss Posh?
Well, what I really want is nothing. I think I look fabulous after 30 years.
Get real.
Really? I think you've been living by candlelight. Well, how long has it been since you looked in a mirror?
Really?
Backstage. Old Spice Girls, you're on deck. See you in a second.
Okay, you really jealous bitches. Hit it.
Yes, now that's
Ladies and gentlemen, you know, we live out here in Walden, and sometimes people have a tendency to think that because we live in Walden, we're a bunch of laid-back, country-type people up here. But that's not so. Actually, we are a bunch of very well-educated, sophisticated people. We're fun-loving, and we enjoy culture. Now, although New York City may have the Metropolitan Opera, and Houston may have the Houston Grand Opera, we at Walden have the Walden Opera Society. And tonight, they're going to entertain you with their version of Habanera from the opera Carmen. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Walden Opera Society.
See? Ladies and gentlemen, it's a great pleasure for me tonight to have the honor of introducing to you a famous person. This is the man who is the famous, long-term, venerable, which is to say old, Dean of Athletics and Supporters at Walden University. Please welcome Dr. Organ P. Littlehope. Dr. Littlehope, it's all yours.
And thank you, Fred. Welcome, alumni, fellow Waldenites, and all you tight athletic supporters back there. We enter this new millennium with eager anticipation and renewed vigor. Our physical efforts in the past have been noble and embarrassingly mediocre. Even the faculty wives stay, and they complain, we cannot score. Now that upside-down recent loss, 69-0, to those Bentwater Bendovers was particularly disastrous. Terrible. But our beloved Walden University Wussies football team are limp with embarrassment. Now, believe me when I say that total satisfaction will only come with increased desire, stamina, and staying power. Now, let's visit the playing fields of beloved Old Walden University as our great coach, Hearty Longfellow, addresses them and exhorts them to greater lengths and heights of performance. Take it away, Coach. Go get them, Coach.
All right, team. I know you've been working hard, but you can do better than this. With that record, you can't go anywhere but up. You're just going to have to work harder and longer and think before play.
Hey, Coach, what is foreplay?
2 hours of begging. And when I say begging, I mean begging.
You two cut this out. Our expectations are high, but our performance is scoreless. We're never in the right place at the right time. We have no rhythm.
Yeah, we know.
We can't get the job done. We don't seem to have any trouble getting close to scoring, but we never punch it in. Is our equipment inferior?
Coach, maybe our balls are too small.
Maybe.
I'll show you some hard balls. You have to start making more penetrations. And you have got to cut out those turnovers. And you start catching some of those passes.
Well, Coach, it's like this. I used to be a tight end, and now I'm a wide receiver. You got it, baby. Yeah, Coach, and hey, I've got an idea. Maybe if the quarterback had fewer muffs and we had more sacks.
Good idea.
You're in the wrong place again. Take your pom-pom to that end of the line. For the fourth time, I'll tell you we're not going to do this in Hebrew. Now then, give me a V.
B stands for bigger.
Give me an I.
I stand for erectus.
Give me an A.
A is again and again.
Give me a G.
G stands for gigantuan.
And an R.
R stands for raunchy.
And an A.
A stands for all night long.
So, what do we got?
Fire!
Well, I hope you all enjoying the show, and I hope you all enjoyed your dinner tonight. And I know you probably had a couple extra drinks, and so now's a good time. Just make sure that you got all your belongings and your credit cards with you. As a matter of fact, speaking of credit cards, somebody stole my credit cards last month, but I decided not to report it to the police. Seems like the crook spends less than my wife does, so I'm. But a lot of people up here know me, so don't misunderstand. I really love my wife. As a matter of fact, if you ever see us in the mall together, we're always holding hands. If I let go, she shops. Ladies and gentlemen, our next act is a tradition at Walden. Why is it a tradition? I don't know, but it's a tradition. So, ladies and gentlemen, backed by popular demand, a group, you will not see them on Saturday Night Live, and you won't see them at the Laugh Stop. You have to come right here to the Follies to see them. Please welcome the Jokers.
Hey, Mickey,
Yeah, Jenner.
why did they cancel Halloween and Thanksgiving this past season at the White House?
Jenny, what choice did they have? The witch moved to New York and took the turkey with her.
Hey, Gene,
Yes, Clark?
I noticed lately you've been going braless. Is there some reason for that?
Well, I've been going braless because it pulls all the wrinkles out of my face.
Hey, Fred,
Yeah, Sherry.
why is it that a woman of 40 looks older than a man of 40?
Well, because she's probably really 50.
Hey, Peggy,
Yeah.
why don't you learn to do some cooking, do a little cleaning, we could fire the maid.
Well, if you'd learn how to make love, we could fire the gardener.
Andy,
Yeah,
if I died, would you remarry?
probably.
Well, would you live with her here in our house?
Probably.
Well, would you sleep with her here in our bed?
Probably.
Well, would she even use my golf clubs?
Of course not. She's left-handed.
Hey, Bob, are you out there?
Here I am.
Did you hear about the old East Texas good old boy? He died. And he left all of his worldly possessions to his wife.
Well, that sounds nice.
Yeah, it really was. Except she can't touch it until she's 14.
Hey, Jenner.
Yes?
According to the Constitution, all men are created equal. Do you subscribe to that?
Well, I did, till I saw an orgy on the Playboy channel.
What was that channel number?
Oh, Clark,
Yeah, G.
what did the fish say when it swam into the concrete wall?
Damn.
Hey, Sherry,
Yes, Fred.
what's the difference between a husband and a boyfriend?
30 pounds?
Elton,
Yes, dear?
why don't we go out tonight and do something different and have a real good time?
Hey, I'm for that. Hey, if you get home first, leave the hall light on, will you?
Hey, Andy Box,
Yes.
Do you know how politicians are like dirty diapers?
That's because they both need to be changed often and for the same reason.
Hey, Sylvia,
Yes, Bob?
I haven't spoken to my wife in 18 months.
You're kidding. Why not?
I don't like to interrupt her.
No, man.
Oh, Clark,
Yes.
you know that story of Adam and Eve and how they fell in the Garden of Eden?
No. What was it?
You know, it didn't have anything to do with the apple up there in the tree. It was the pear on the ground.
Hey, Fred,
Yeah, Sherry.
how do you know when you've reached middle age?
Well, that's when weightlifting means getting up out of the chair.
Andy? Yeah. You know, my wife is really an angel. Boy, you're lucky. Mine's still alive.
Hey, Fred.
Yeah.
I have a ringing in my ears. What should I do?
Don't answer.
That's all, folks.
Hey, Bob,
Yeah, Fred.
I just got my first computer.
Well, that's great. What'd you get?
I got a Pentium 3 500, 96 megs of RAM, 19 gigabyte hard drive, 32 CD-ROM, and Windows 2000.
Well, that's terrific. Do you know what a meg is?
Yeah, that's a girl I dated once. I also got 3-inch floppy.
I don't think I'd tell anybody about that.
Well, if you think I know what I'm talking about, you're crazy.
Oh, you will in time.
Well, I'm glad I ran into you because I understand you're a real computer expert.
Well, I don't know.
Oh, yes, sir, Bob boy. You know all about that stuff, and I need you to train me.
Well, all right.
Okay, let's have our first lesson.
Okay, what do you want to know?
Well, I know how to turn it on, but I understand you got to be very careful how you turn it off.
That's right.
So here I am, working on my computer, and I want to turn it off. What do I do?
Well, first you click the start icon.
No, I want to turn it off.
I know. You click the start icon.
Wait a minute. I want to know how to turn it off. I know how to turn on. Tell me what to do.
I did.
When?
When I told you to click the start icon.
All right. Hit the start icon for what?
To shut off the computer.
Oh, I click start to stop.
Well, start doesn't actually shut down the computer.
I knew it, so what do I click?
Start.
Start what?
Start icon.
Start icon to do what?
Shut down.
You don't have to be rude about it.
No, that's not what I mean.
Then say what you mean.
To shut down the computer.
Don't say start.
And what do you want me to say?
Look, to shut down the computer, I'm willing to hit the stop button, the end button, the cease and decease button, but nobody in their right minds clicks start to stop.
But that's what you do.
Oh, and you probably go at stop signs and stop at green lights.
Don't be ridiculous.
I'm being ridiculous. I'm about ready to start this conversation.
What are you talking about?
I'm starting this conversation right now. Goodbye.
How many of you attended Walden Follies presentations before tonight? %. Thank you. You may recall that in the last 3 years, we have presented to your audiences every year a couple of beautiful young ladies who have practiced year-round to take tap dancing to a new level. They were always billed as stepping out, and tonight they're joined by two other very lovely, beautiful young ladies. Please welcome Stepping Out with Friends.
Do you hear that whistle down the line? I figure that it's engine number 49. She's the only one that'll sound that way on the Atchison, Topeka, and Santa Fe. See the old smoke rising round the bend. I reckon that you know she's gonna meet a friend. Folks around these parts every time of day from the Atchison, Topeka, and Santa Fe. Here she comes. Ooh, hey Jim, you better get the rig. She's got a list of passengers that's pretty big, and they'll all want trips to Brown's Hotel, 'cause lots of them been traveling for quite a spell, all the way from Philadelphia, on the Atchison, Topeka, and Santa Fe. All aboard! All aboard! Let her rip, Mr. Engineer. Gotta go far away from here while the man at the fire shovel off the coal. Stick your head out the cab, watch the drive the road, see the towns and the roads going. Whipping by fairly well, Laramie, Albuquerque High, yes sirree, here we are going all the way. Passengers, that's pretty big, and they'll all want to Brown's Hotel, 'cause lots of them are traveling for quite a spell. All the way from Philadelphia, on the Atchison, Topeka, and the Santa Fe.
Hey, they are something else, aren't they? Ladies and gentlemen, those of you who are longtime Walden Follyites will remember a while back we had a performance with the Wagon Master and Scout. Well, I'm sorry to say that they are long gone. However, their sons, Mr. Wagon Masters and Mr. Sonny Scout, are here with us tonight, and they have agreed to share with us some of the Walden moments. The performance tonight is going to be our Walden Security, so please welcome Sonny and Mr. Wagon Masters.
Yes, Sarge, all secure here in Walden. Yes, Sarge, I'll keep a good lookout. Yes, Sarge, I delivered that message for you today. You're welcome.
Officer, someone just stole my bicycle. Help me.
What'd you say?
Someone just stole my brand new blue bike.
I'm sorry, sir. I can't understand you. You must speak more clearly. Excuse me, sir. Yes, Sarge, I'll finish that report tonight. You're welcome. Speak slower, please.
This man came into my garage, took my bicycle and put it in his truck. He drove away just a few minutes ago in a white Chevy pickup with a chrome toolbox. He turned left on Twain and went down to the point. I think they're still in the area.
I'm sorry, sir. I can't understand you. You're going to have to forgive me now. I've got to finish reporting my sergeant.
Hey, what's this? It's a police communication manual. Huh. It translates from English to police radio talk. Officer.
Somebody stole your blue bike. White truck down Twain, I'll get right on it. Don't worry, sir. I'll get your bike.
Officer! Officer!
You're welcome.
Contrary to popular misconception about the Walden population, we do have our very own ethnic diversity right here in Walden, America. Please welcome our very latest arrivals. Here they are.
You driving me, shoes, got my new Nike cap.
Latte from Starbucks.
And the shirt from the Gap.
Out of the free has beckoned us.
They say to be casino bus.
We became millionaires by the end of the day. This only happens in the USA. Your President Bill, we will give a plaque to.
Thanks to your planes, there's nothing to go back to.
So hell no, we won't go. We won't go back to Kosovo. Hell no, we won't go.
This is where we'll stay.
Hell no, we won't go. There's nothing left of Kosovo.
Hell no, we won't go. We love
the USA.
And ladies and gentlemen, in the short time that they were here, they've done very well for themselves. Folks, in the late 1980s, there was a commercial that was introduced to television audiences with great impact. This commercial featured a line of California dancing raisins, complete with hats and white gloves. And this award-winning commercial made famous a song called I Heard It Through the Grapevine. This evening, for your pleasure, 4 of our more introverted cast members are going to perform their version of I Heard It Through the Grapevine. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for I Heard It Through the Grapevine.
Gets harder every night. Oh, Leprechaun O'Finessy. I hear by the grapevine that you come from a very large Irish family.
Tis true, Helga, tis true. There were 14 of us kids in there. And all of us children always kept me beloved mother on a very, very high pedestal.
Yeah, and why is that?
Well, to keep me farther away from the poor woman.
Some
Howdy, ma'am. I hear through the grapevine that this is the best darn bank in Walden, and I'm here to make a loan. Can I speak to the loan arranger?
Chihuahuas, hombre, yo no sabe nada que usted. Dígame otra vez,
Oh, wait,
porque
hold
yo
it.
no sabe nada que usted.
Hold it.
Chihuahua.
You have to speak English to this Texan.
English?
English.
Texas?
English.
English. Okay. Well, I don't know the loan arranger. He no here. But maybe you want to speak to Tonto? Now that was funny.
Yeah. My name is Helga, and I'm the Viking woman from Minnesota. And I hear through the grapevine that Texas has good beers. Oh, bartender.
Ah, Helga, 'tis you, darling. What will it be for you tonight?
I would like to order a good beer.
And how's the bush?
Oh, the bush is good, thank you. How's your pecker?
Honey, honey, I know that you let me go. Said I heard it through the grapevine. Ooh, hey.
I've been asked to announce that there will be no dancing during the intermission unless it's absolutely necessary. We're going to have a 19.4-minute break. Enjoy. There's the bar.
Golfers, couple. We have such a nice golf course at Walton, and I was a little bit concerned. I was wondering if they'll be able to play tennis. So I got one of those psychics, and I asked, well, is there a golf course in heaven? And she said, well, Rich, good news and some bad news. She said, the good news is there is a golf course in heaven. Bad news is tee-off time is 9 o'clock in the morning for you. So,
We took a few minutes extra tonight. Jose and Mrs. Cuervo arrived backstage, and that detained us for a couple minutes. We were wondering during the intermission where all these beautiful people came from. Is anybody here from Houston, Texas? 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. How about Dallas? Anybody from that far away?
yeah, there's a couple right over there from Dallas. I know
How
that.
about Fort Worth, Texas?
Hey.
Long shot. Anybody here from Las Vegas? Oh, good. How about, before we give the prize away, is anybody here from farther away than Las Vegas? What part? Okay.
Anybody from Florida?
You've been to Florida lately.
Yeah, actually, last weekend I was in Florida, Fred. I don't know if I told you.
Oh, you went.
Yeah, my mom, she's getting older, so I thought I'd go and visit her once in a while. And, you know, whenever I go visit, she's in Fort Lauderdale, Delray Beach, and every time I visit, she wants me to take her to the beach. So I took her to the beach, and we were walking along the beach, and we saw this little lady walking her grandchild. It was a kind of cold day. And all of a sudden, this big wave came and just washed the kid away. Like, whew. And this poor lady, I'm telling you, she was shaking. She was like this. She said, oh, my God, please bring back my grandchild. Please bring back my grandchild. My daughter, she'll kill me. And all of a sudden, whew, there was another wave. And there was a kid. He wasn't wet or anything. And the lady just, she looked at the kid, and she looked up, and she looked at the kid, and she looked up, and she said, he had a hat. Florida's a fun place. You know, there's a lot of single people in Florida. Actually, there's more single women than men. I took it to a park, and there was a guy sitting on a park bench, and he had a bag. He's holding this bag, looking down at it, and this lady came walking over, and she was looking at him, and she says, what's in the bag? And he said, my wife. And she said, wait a minute, how could your wife be in the bag? He said, well, you know, my wife, she used to bug me all the time. One day I just had it, I killed her, I cremated her, I put her in the bag. The lady says, wait a minute, you mean to tell me that you killed your wife, you cremated her, and the ashes are in the bag, and she's dead? The guy said, yeah. The lady says, so you're available?
Phil Griffin has asked me to announce that this is an amateur show.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a special treat for you, the second act. This is a really, really treat. Right, you know, right now the Houston Livestock Rodeo is going on, and as you know, they have some really great talent, right? Super talent.
So do we.
So do we. Folks, there is one act that the Livestock Rodeo was trying to get, and we signed them up in advance. They wanted this act desperately. They couldn't get them because we signed them up. Now, this act is a very famous act. It's well known in Montgomery County, Shenandoah. So, ladies and gentlemen, and cut and shoot. Ladies and gentlemen, the one, the only, the men's kick line.
Blame it all on my roots. I showed up in boots and ruined your blind tie affair. The last one to know, the last one to show, I was the last one you thought you'd see there. And I saw the surprise and the fear in his eyes when I took his glass of champagne. I toasted you, said, honey, we may be through, but you'll never hear me complain. 'Cause I got friends in low places where the whiskey drowns and the beer chases my blues away. And I'll be okay. I'm not big on social graces. Think I'll slip on down to the oasis. So I've got a friend in low places. guess I was wrong. I just don't belong. But then I've been there before. Everything's alright. I'll just say goodnight and I'll show myself to the door. Hey, I didn't mean to cause a big scene. Just give me an hour and then I'll be as high as that ivory tower that you're never down. 'Cause I got friends in low places where the whiskey drowns and the beer chases my blues away. And I'll be okay. I'm not big on social graces. Think I'll slip on down to the oasis. So I've got friends in low places. I've got friends in low places where the whiskey drowns and the beer chases my blues away. And I'll be okay. I'm not big on social graces. Think I'll slip on down to the oasis. So I got friends in low places. I got friends in low places where the whiskey drowns and the beer chases my blues away. And I'll be okay. I'm not big on social graces. Think I'll slip on down to the oasis. So I got friends in low places. I got friends in low places where the whiskey drowns and the beer chases my blues away.
Everybody say, yee-haw! Very good. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we want to present the serious part of the program. Been asked to announce that during this number there'll be no coughing. This group is appearing tonight fresh from their triumphal tour, at which they won the regional semifinals in the cocktail competition. They appeared to very appreciative audiences at the Shell Station in Plantersville and at the Copeland Community Center in Dobbin. You already know them. This is Sonny Scouters and Wagon Masters. Now we're going to take a look at one of the social aspects of living in Walden. Sonny Scouters typifies some of our red-hot, man-about-town personalities. Sonny Scouters is red-hot and available. So right here in Walden, America, we're going to take a look at them in action and remind you that this is Testosterone City, folks. Please give them a hand.
Hey, Wagon, Sonny. Tell me about that sweet little thing just moved out here. I'm ready to put one of my big moves on her. Yeah. Cute, huh? Yeah, well, she was your neighbor over in River Oaks, so give me the skinny on her, okay? Got some money. That's good. Looking for a man. Here I am. Looking for a very virile man. They got something for that now. Yeah, it's a challenge, but hey, Bob Dole can do it. I can do that. What else? Likes the athletic type. Okay. I play 42. That's not a manly sport. You've never seen a 42 game out here, have you? I'm talking bodily harm. These people aren't all being out here aren't all bent over just because they're old. Some of them are that way because they failed to put a counter on their partner's trump one time too many. Yeah. Well, okay, I'll take her to an Astros game. They're not very threatening in postseason, and Jeff doesn't reach the bag well, but hey, it's a manly sport. Anything else? Ooh. She likes her man to have a full head of hair. Well, I'll borrow a wig. She'll never know. Yeah. I know he's moved from here, but he's in South County. I can find him. No problem. Okay. So I'll do the Bob Dole thing. I'll wear a wig, and I'll take her to the Astro game. That ought to win her, huh? Patriotism. She likes her man to be the first one to salute when the flag goes by. Hey, you watch me. When they play the national anthem at that Astros game, I'll sweep her off her feet with patriotism. Thank you, Wag.
Golly, look at this new retractable roof. Isn't it great? Oh, look, there's Larry Durker. Oh, Sonny, you carry yourself so virily.
I can't wait to get you back to Walden tonight, Don.
And your hair is so beautiful.
Always is, sweetie pea.
And I just love a man that digs professional sports.
I never miss a game, Pumpkin.
Oh, they're about to play the national anthem.
Ooh, I love that. All I wanted was a Walden moment.
Ladies and gentlemen, I know a lot of you hate and dread going to the dentist. I know I do. But folks, after you see the next act, there's a possibility you may never go to the dentist again. Please welcome the doctor at the Cut and Shoot Dental Clinic.
Oh, come right in, come right in. Welcome to the Cut and Shoot Medical and Dental School and Clinic. What's the problem? Oh, okay. You're in luck. My name is Barry. I'm a first-year dental student. Just have a seat. Okay, where does it hurt? You got a toothache. Let's have a look. Open wide. Can you open wider? No. Jackie, I'll wait just a minute. You want to explain this to Buck? You think this is funny? You should have seen the look on my doctor's face when I asked him if I could borrow it. And I can't even repeat what my wife said when I brought it home. Okay, open wide. All right, let's see. Number 3 molar. This is dentistry for dummies. So insert Novocaine into the nerve. Grasp the Novocaine syringe firmly in the right hand. Oh! 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 I'll be with you in just a minute. Woo! Let's see, the area will burn for just a second and then it will go numb. Got it. All right, let's try this again. Hold it. Just hold it for a second. All right, let's try this once more. Give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me. Oh! Oh! Whew, that hurt. Oh! 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 Oh, thank you. Thank you. Oh! 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 One more time. Just hold this for a second. All right. Let me have a look. Oh! 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 No problem. Oh!
Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Russick wanted me to make an announcement that he still has a couple of openings available if anybody has a toothache or anything. Well, folks, we had so much fun with the Jokers in the first half, we decided to bring them back again. Please welcome once again the Walden Jokers.
Mickey,
Still here.
I have a friend that's got her birth control pills and her Valium confused for years.
Oh, sounds hot. What happened?
Well, she had 14 kids, but she just really doesn't care.
Clark,
Yeah, Gene.
what do you call a woman who knows where her husband is every single night?
A widow?
Fred,
Yes, Sherry.
you're a psychologist.
Yeah.
How do crazy people go through the forest?
How do they go through the forest? Well, they take the psychopath.
Hey, Elton,
Yeah?
where'd you get that bicycle?
Well, I saw this young lady with a flat on her bicycle. I fixed it. Then she pulled off her clothes and her panties, laid them down by the bicycle. Went over and laid down on the grass, said, take what you want. I took her bicycle.
Honey,
Yes?
I'm in the mood for love.
Oh, I'm sorry. I have a really bad headache.
Are you sure?
I'm sure I have a really bad headache.
Well, is that your final answer?
Yeah, that's my final answer.
Then I want to phone a friend.
Hey, Sylvia,
Yes, Bob, I'm here.
do you know how to tell when you're staying in an Aggie hotel?
I've got some ideas, but you tell me.
Well, that's when you call the front desk and say, I got a leak in my sink. And the clerk says, go ahead.
Mickey,
Yes?
I have a friend that has a real problem with her husband in bed.
Oh? And?
Well, when he reaches ecstasy while lovemaking, he
Uh-huh.
always comes out with a blood-curdling scream.
Well, sounds pretty good to me. Yeah, what's wrong with that?
It wakes her up.
Wait a minute.
Clark? Hey, Clark,
Yeah, Gene.
I saw you playing tennis yesterday, and you were all over that court. Why, you had great shots. What are you doing that's different?
Well, I'm on Viagra.
Viagra? Can you get it over the counter?
Well, if you take two.
Hey, Sherry.
Yes, Fred.
Yeah. You know what happens when you play a country western record backwards?
No, I sure don't.
He finds his truck, gets his job back, his wife comes back home, and he sobers up.
Hey, Booger,
Yeah,
where'd you get that name, Booger?
I just picked it.
Okay. Hey, Andy,
Yeah.
did I tell you my grandpa went to the doctor yesterday to get him some of those Viagra pills?
Well, that old cuz, he's 90 years old. What did your grandma say?
Well, she went with him. She said if he was going to start using that rusty old thing again, she's going to get her a tetanus shot.
Hey, Sylvia,
Yeah, Bob, I'm here.
I dated this girl for 2 years, and then the nagging started.
No kidding. What did she say?
She said, I want to know your name. I want to know your
Oh,
name.
man.
Oh, Clark?
I'm coming.
Clark,
Yes.
from where do you get virgin wool?
Ugly sheep.
Hey, Sherry,
Yes, Fred.
I'm really feeling good. I just got back from a wonderful pleasure trip.
Really? Where'd you go?
I took my mother-in-law to the airport.
Oh, Mom,
Yes, darling.
Andy proposed to me tonight.
Oh, that's wonderful. But why are you so sad?
Well, I just found out he's an atheist and he doesn't even believe there is a hell.
Oh, well, marry him anyway, honey. Between the two of us, we'll make a believer out of him.
Elton,
Yeah,
you know, I heard that Bill Clinton bought Monica's blue dress.
yeah, he said he fell in love with that dress when he first spotted it.
That's gotta be. That's all, folks.
The good news is they're back, stepping out with friends again. This time, Pretty Woman times 4. Give them a hand.
Pretty woman, walking down the street. Pretty woman, the kind I like to meet. Pretty woman, I don't believe you. You're not the truth. No one could look as good as you. Mercy. Pretty woman. Jump up! Get it! Yeah. Beep, beep, bye, bye, bo, bo, bum. Look at Molly now, here she comes. Wearing a wig hat that shades to match. High heel shoes and an alligator hat. Wearing the pearls and a diamond ring. Got bread, but don't think the night and everything. Devil with the bluegrass on. He's the devil with the bluegrass on. Lord have mercy. Devil with the bluegrass on. Devil with the bluegrass on. Hey! Good gal and Miss Miley. Oh yeah, you're right, boy. Yeah, yeah, gal and Miss Miley. Oh, you're so like a boy. Living like you now. Don't just hear your mama call. From the early morning to the early night. See the Tommy rocking at the house of the light. Good gal and Miss Miley. You sure like a ball. Oh yeah, you're rocking and you're rolling. Can't you hear your mama call? We're the pearls in the diamond ring. Got bread, but don't think of now and everything. Devil with the blue dress, the devil with the blue dress. I love that devil with the blue dress. All right, go and sock it to me now.
Everybody say, wow. That was great. Back in the 50s, you will recall the Mickey Mouse Club and the Mouseketeers. Tonight, this is the year 2000, we have instead the Walden Racketeers. We have two special guests with us tonight as part of this group. You will recognize them immediately. Please give a hand to the Walden Racketeers.
Hi, folks. I'm Mickey Mouse.
And I'm Donald Duck.
We're here to introduce you to the Mickey Mouseketeers.
That's the Walden Racketeers.
Who's the leader of the band that's made for you and me? M-I-C-K-E-Y-M-O-U-S-E. Hey there, hi there, ho there, you're as welcome as can be. M-I-C-K-E-Y-M-O-U-S-E. Mickey Mouse.
Donald Duck.
Mickey Mouse.
Donald Duck.
Forever let us hold our banners high, high, high. Come along and sing your song and join the jamboree. M-I-C-K-E-Y-M-O-U-S-E. Yay, Mickey!
Donald Duck.
Where did they learn to sing and dance?
Probably the same place they learned to play tennis.
Well, introduce yourselves, girls.
We're Walden Racketeers. We're here to say hello and give 3 cheers for all of you to see us every day when we play. So welcome to our racket club, and by the way, while you're here, you're all the guests of the Walden Racketeers. We'd like to introduce ourselves to you, so proudly put on our racket ears. It's time to meet the Racketeers.
Roll call.
Hi, I'm Ace. Passing shot. Lob shot. Put away. Cross court. Backhand.
And I'm foreplay.
That's right, Diane.
And now for the thought of the day, winning. If you're not a winner, don't think you've lost the game.
It's how you play that matters, and that should be your aim.
If you're not a winner, just take it in your stride.
Why, it's much more important when you can say, I tried.
Don't go getting angry when you can't have your way.
Don't go blaming others if you're not allowed to play.
If you're not a winner, just think of this and grin.
You'll never be a loser if you have the will to win.
We do. Now it's time to say goodbye to all our company. R-A-C.
See you next year.
Q-U-E.
Each and every one.
T-E-E-R-S. Bye.
Ladies and gentlemen, Leslie is famous in Walden for never being able to say no, and that's why she gets involved in so many activities around Walden. Well, it's only appropriate that her next performance be entitled, I'm Just a Girl Who Can't Say No. Let's hear it for Leslie.
It ain't so much a question of not knowing what to do. I've known what's right from wrong since I've been 10. I've heard a lot of stories, and I reckon they are true, about how girls are put upon by men. I know I shouldn't fall into the pit, but when I'm with a fella, I forget. I'm just a girl who can't say no. I'm in a terrible fix. I always say, come on, let's go, just when I ought to say nix. When a person tries to kiss a girl, I know she ought to give his face a smack. But as soon as someone kisses me, I somehow sort of want to kiss him back. I'm just a fool when lights are low. I can't be prissy and quaint. I ain't the type that can feint. How can I be what I ain't? I can't say no. I'm just a girl who can't say no, can't seem to say it at all. I hate to disappoint a beau when he is paying a call. For a while I act refined and cool, sitting on the velveteen settee. Then I think of that old golden rule and do for him what he would do for me. I can't resist a Romeo in a sombrero and chaps. Just when I sit on their laps, something inside of me snaps. I can't say no.
You may remember from Follies past that our friend Mr. Dorff took a classic golf lesson. Your program indicates that tonight he's due for another such lesson. Unfortunately, due to circumstances beyond our control, this act will be presented as scheduled.
Here's Dorff.
Hello there. My name is Dorff, and I'm waiting for the head pro Ron Bottomline Cobo, grass in transition, to give me a lesson. He's late. He's probably waiting for the grass to grow. Anyhow, while he's waiting, it's all good things for golfers to get out there and warm up before they play golf. So we'll do a little jumping jack first. Oh, that's bigger. Then we touch our toes. 1, 2. Oh, that's good. Now stretch our bodies out real good. Oh, yeah, touch our toes. Oh, yeah. One more time. Oh, yeah. And then we get up. Where's my caddy? Oh, here she comes. Well, hello, caddy. What's your job?
My job is to take care of your balls and your shaft. I do a good job, don't I?
Yes, honey. Hand me a driver there, please. And I'm going to warm up a little bit before the pro gets here. And draw my good... Got that swing down just right. He'll be happy. Well, that pro is late, as usual. Where's old Ron?
Hi, sorry I'm late.
Don, what are you doing here?
Well, Ron couldn't make it. Connie and Jerry called and said they had a job for him to do, and he had to rush over here and wash the cars.
Oh, okay.
The other pros said no. So what we had to do is have a vote with the MGA,
Yeah?
Men's Golf Association.
Yeah.
We drew numbers and I lost.
Oh.
So here I am.
Well, maybe you can help me. I got problems hitting the ball.
What happened to Boom Boom?
Boom, boom. Well, it's like this. I got caught in a Clinton position. And now I have a permanent caddy, my wife.
I bet she's a good one.
Oh, yeah.
Well, what's your problem?
Well, I'm having just a little bit of problems with the swing.
Oh, you sure do. Take another swing. I got it.
You got it?
I got it. First of all, your body's too short. Your shaft's too long. No.
I don't think so.
I never thought so.
The club shaft.
Oh!
It's too. More swing. Let me look at you one more time. Oh, yeah. Yeah, there, that elbow flew up. Y'all see that? I got just what it takes. You know, this was invented by another guy. He's short, uses a long shaft. We better change that to an iron, though.
Well, it's okay.
Yeah, get a shorter one.
Thank
you. Here, Miss Dorf.
Oh, yeah, much better.
Yeah, this is called the Laminac. What did we call it?
Flexo band.
Yeah, the Flexo band. I knew that. Let's put this on. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's better. That's much
That'll
better.
keep that elbow in there.
Oh, yeah, that's a good job.
Flexo band.
Flexo. Not
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
Keep it on. You got to keep it on. It won't work.
Oh, I got that down now, Pat. I hit those long drives.
Okay. Now, I've got that taken care of. Now, you keep looking up.
I keep looking up.
Yeah, you keep looking up. You gotta keep
I got to
the
watch
head
the ball.
still. You got to keep the head still. I got the Hardy head stabilizer.
Bill Hardy?
No, Sissy.
Oh.
She invented this to keep his mouth shut. Just slip
Oh.
that on your head, and then you got to hook it up.
Oh, boy.
Oh, be careful.
You.
Keep your head down.
Don't worry. Oh, keep your head down. You bother your follow through, though.
Yeah, follow through, but stay still. That's good. Yeah, good. Now, hold on a minute. We're going to put a ball down there. Miss Dorf, you got any balls?
I don't have any balls.
A golf ball, please.
All right. Elbow in, head down.
Don't worry, ain't going no place.
Well, that's a trick ball.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Watch that head. One. Here I go.
All right.
Hey!
That's
It worked.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next act is a 1950s act straight from Miamisburg, Ohio. I believe that they were discovered on the Ed Sullivan Show, and they're currently doing a tour right now. If anyone you know missed them here, you could catch them, I think, next weekend at the Montgomery Steakhouse. And locally, they'll be working cut and shoot also. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the McGuire Sisters.
Sugar in the morning, sugar in the evening, sugar at supper time. Be my little sugar and love me all the time. Honey in the morning, honey in the evening, honey at supper time. Be my little honey and love me all the time. Put your arms around me, swear to the stars above, you'll be mine forever in heaven above. Sugar in the morning, sugar in the evening, sugar at supper time. Be my little sugar and love me all the time. Well, sugar in the morning, sugar in the evening, sugar at supper time. Be my little sugar and love me all the time. Honey in the morning, honey in the evening, honey at supper time. Be my little honey and love me all the time. Put your arms around me, swear to the stars above, you'll be mine forever in heaven above. Sugar in the morning, sugar in the evening, sugar at supper time. Be my little sugar and love me all the time. Now sugar time, sugar time is any time at your need. At your need, hush, you're so dear, so don't you roam. Don't roam. Just be my honeycomb. Honeycomb, honeycomb. We'll live in a heaven of love. Sugar in the morning, sugar in the evening, sugar at supper time. Be my little sugar. And love me all the time. Sugar time.
Ladies and gentlemen, throughout the last millennium, a great many changes and improvements occurred in theater. And looking back just for the last 400 years since the time of Shakespeare, most of the brightest lights have shone from the Broadway stage in New York, New York. Here's an example. Please welcome the Walden Kick Line and the final number in their mighty tribute to 42nd Street. Thank you, folks. Everybody say, "Aww." Did you enjoy the show? That concludes the official program. I'd like to take a moment now to acquaint you with some of the people who made it possible and some of the people who are in the audience tonight as special guests. The most special guest we have from out of town is a woman who started the Follies way back in, I believe, 1982. She has moved since then to Las Vegas, where she has been for the last 10 years. Prior to that, for about 8 years, she was the star and the producer and the creator of the Walden Follies. I'd like you all to please recognize our friend, Carol Kaplan.
Come up here, Carol. Come up here.
You're wonderful. Another person, there are 84 people who made this show possible. Not going to introduce every one of them by name. But first and foremost, among the 84 is our esteemed friend and director, the lovely and talented Sandy Gorski. Would you please come up here?
Thank you. Very, very quickly, I just want to say that I had the easiest job of anyone here. I'm working with all these wonderful, talented people. Everyone here loves what they do. They enjoy it. They have a lot of fun. They want to get out and have a good time and entertain you. And I just want to say thank you to each and every one of them for all their hard work, all the hours of practice. And believe me, they have really worked hard at this. So I would like to personally thank them and give them a round of applause. They did a great job, and I was very honored to be their director. So thank you again, everyone.
Jack Marshall has a special word to say.
On behalf of the men's kick line, I would like to give these posies to our den mother, Cub Scout director, and a lovely lady who has put up with a bunch of unruly, unwilling, undisciplined, and sorry old men.
Yeah.
Linda.
But haven't we had fun?
Oh, we've had a ball.
And I'd like to recognize somebody also. There's a lot of the cast member each year, there's different people involved. Some are in the Follies year after year, but there's one gentleman who has been the MC for the last 15 years. Please say hello to Fred McMurray.
Larry Abramson has a special word.
Oh, I thought he's going to have to bring the mic down for me. Oh, well. Anyhow, Ginny Griffin, where is that sweetheart little lady? Ginny, please. Ginny Griffin, I heard them talk about people who started the Follies. Well, she's one of the plank owners, as we say in the Navy. Ginny, come here, darling. Come here, darling. This is from Mickey, Donald, and the gang. Thanks.
One more presentation. This one is from the Kick Line to Angela Myers Graves.
One more thing before we leave. Being the director of this show is a very time-consuming job at times, and never having done it before, I had to depend on a lot of people to help me. Everyone in this cast helped me, but there were two ladies that really helped me, guide me, teach me, and I would like to personally recognize Angela and Linda and thank them and tell them how much I appreciate all their hard work.
I'd like for you all to see some of these 84 people who made this show possible. Will all the cast, all the crew members, please come out on stage. All the crew members backstage. Folks on the spotlight are back here. Jim, come up here, please. George and Carol, who did the ticket sales. All the sound folks and the light people and the engineers and the stage builders. They've done a terrific job, and I would like all the cast members now to come out on stage, regardless of how you're dressed. Please come out on stage. Everybody come out. Thank you. Come on, everybody out. Come on, Jackie. Hey, folks, it's been a great pleasure. Thank you all for being with us tonight. Concludes the show for this year. We've had a lot of fun. We hope you have. Please come back next year. Remember the Walden Follies with happiness. Sherry's great.
Well, that was great. Say goodnight, Fred.
Good night, Fred. Say good night, Richard.
Good night, Richard. Hope to see you next year. We had fun. We hope you did.